Okay, so some of you have heard this word fear before, right? What is fear? Can someone tell me what is fear? Scared. Is it real?
No.
No.
Not real.
So you may heard of this word called false expectation appearing real. F-E-A-R. False. It's not true. Like me, I'm chicken shit, I'm scared of height, but I know it's not true. I won't die. But it's very real in my mind, right? It appears very real because I have a false expectation. Because when I was younger, I fall before from a very high place, and as a result, I created fear. And it's not real. So you got to number one, keep that in your head. It's not real. It's not real. It's real. It's not true. But for you, it's very real one. Betul? Betul? Correct? Correct. So what are the common ones? What people will think of you? Yeah, number one, you will be worried about how you look. A lot of us like to look. A lot of us like to look good. Sometimes because of looking good, we don't dare to make mistake. Correct. Your number one fear is fear of making mistake, not how people think of you. Because if you don't make mistake, do you care what people are going to think of you? If you know you're going to win, you think they're going to care how people think of you? So actually your number one is fear of making mistake. Because you are, the word I use is virgin, brand new baby, entering the workforce. A lot of things you don't know. So, as the baby, what would a baby do when they go and learn the new things? We always say baby are fearless, right? So that's the attitude you must have lah. Don't be afraid of asking questions. Only stupid people don't ask questions. But a lot of people think that asking questions is stupid. So always remember that. Alex say, only stupid people don't ask questions. People that don't ask questions make mistakes is the one who is really stupid. And we have set intern because of that. They don't know and they tunjuk lagak. Act smart and they did entry, and as a result we lost 400,000 from the client's account. Now 400,000, how many can pay? And the intern said, don't worry, my father will pay for it. Stupid, right? Yeah, so please, APU, don't be stupid, okay? You don't know, ask. Like me just now, I don't understand the word, what I do. I ask. If I assume, it's worse. I make an S out of you and me. Assume. You put the ASS, you and me. Be careful of your assumption. That would be something that people do to look good. I assume lah. Versus I don't know, I actually ask, whoa, this is a new word to me. I was like, I've never seen this word in my life. And I ask, I may look stupid, but I'm not stupid. The person that asks the most questions are the smartest person in the room. And if you learn to ask powerful questions and learn from it, you will accept. It's just like a kid. You know, my son when he's young, he always asks, Papa, why this, why that? Why do you do that? It's because they are learning. So if you want to learn, you want to have experience, you want to have knowledge, open your mouth and ask. Don't worry about making mistakes. You will make mistakes. I give you guarantee letter. Each of you will screw up. It's impossible to be a great accountant that doesn't screw up. I have never seen a great CFO or a great accountant that never make mistakes. So I want to give you the assurance and the guarantee you will make mistakes. The question is, what's the attitude when you make mistakes? You take ownership of it. Are you taking accountability for it? Okay, I screwed up and I rectify it. Like a man or like a woman, show up. Am I taking responsibility rather than, ayo, this one wrong already, Josie, it's your fault. You never teach me. Or system fault. So you're going to play the game that I show you. I guarantee you will. Whether you like it or not, you will play. Be mindful whether you are playing above the line or you are playing below the line. And making mistake is okay. In fact, it is a culture in Intune that we encourage our staff to be okay. That means our time, I'm not encouraging them to make mistake, but I'm telling them it is okay if you screw up. Because if the person is afraid of making mistake, then they don't do anything right, then they'll just sit there like that. Every day. Joe, what am I supposed to do? Then they just do. What am I supposed to do? Then they just do. They are not learning. They become robot. So the only way is to make mistake along the way, but that's not your objective, but you will make mistake. It's like a little boy learning how to walk. It's impossible for the boy to walk without falling down. Right? And you will fall down, but you will still continue to walk. Then only you can run. So making mistake is part of the process. Keep it in your head. Okay? Number 2, not fitting in. Scared I cannot fit in. Right? How people would think of me, that's actually the big one. Because you're scared you cannot fit in, right? Then how do you fit in? How will you fit in? Like me, I don't know whether I can fit in with you, right? What must I do? This word, accountant don't like one.
Socialize.
Take risk. Get to know you. Where are you from? What year are you? Take risk. Get to know people. Some of you right connected previously, right? Yeah, go and get to know them as a person. Where are you from? What excites you in life? What makes you choose accounting degree? You know? How are you what are your fears about? Get to know each other. Then when you ask he also scared make mistake, I also scared make mistake, no problem, no. But a lot of times you don't, right? I want to look good. I better don't ask. Later, I cannot fit in. I scared he or she don't like me. Then lucky, it get worse lah. Then the more mistake I will make. Okay, so the only way to fit in is to take risk. Play with people. It's just like a player. You are a new player to a football team. The only way you can fit into the team is to play. Sweat with them, make mistake with them, fall down with them, rise with them. And that's how you can be part of the team. Okay? Not knowing enough. How much is enough? So you write that lack of experience, lack of knowledge. How much knowledge is enough for you to then start a job? No answer, right? Yes. Means appear real law is not true. Each of you, if APU can sign off and say you are certified to do internship or they give you a degree, means you already can do the job. That means you are qualified enough to do the job. So again, your job is to take risks and make mistakes. So have a new relationship with mistake, have a new relationship with risk. If these two are your best buddy, you will fit in faster and you will learn faster. Learn to ask. There's no such thing as stupid question. Only stupid people don't ask questions. Remember that. Ask, because you don't know. And if you're coming from learning, like me, I am a banana, I'm English based, right? There was a time I started to do sales. And there was a time I met someone from China, and oh my God, he can only speak Mandarin. I'm a pure banana. What do you think I'll do? Like, shit, I want these sales. So I learned to, I tell him, my Mandarin is not good. And I actually draw in order to close the sales. Because that time you don't have all this Change translator yet. Did you close it? I closed the deal. Yeah, I closed the deal. And because I tell that to the Chinaman, right? What do you think the Chinaman, would he be more forgiving? Would he be more open? Because he can see me trying, right? It's like I really want to make it work with him. And I'm not letting the language become a barrier. It is an obstacle that I need to climb through with him. But because he get it, he also got compassion and he got empathy with me. He didn't go hard on me because I came clean. I don't know Mandarin, but I would like to make it work with you. My Mandarin is limited. I only have 5% Mandarin. But because of the sales, now I can speak maybe 50% Mandarin. You get me? Because I take risks and I make mistakes along the way. So today, I don't care if people think that my Mandarin is poor, I will speak anyway. And if I continue to speak like that and I ask permission, 我的华语不好，如果我讲说你教我 you will be more willing to teach me, right? Versus 我的华语很好 You get me? So that if I don't know something and I ask, I also connect to some of your culture, right? Because your culture has different words. So that's how you can fit in better, lor. Get me? Okay? Yeah. So I shared you some of the stories, okay? Yeah, mentorship. Always look for a mentor. Look for a coach. Look for your senior. They have hit the road. They have made mistakes. Listen to their life experiences, and from there, you get some tips how you can cope and you can work better with the challenges. I was just sharing with this group just now that we only remember the tough times. It's very rare we remember the good times. Very rare. Because tough people, growth only happen in tough environment. Comfortable environment, zero growth. Anytime you are growing, it's because you have obstacle. You have setback. That's where humanity grows. When there is a challenge, there's a struggle, humanity learn and grow. So if you want to learn fast, you got to put yourself in what environment? Uncomfortable. Don't cari pasal. Don't go and look for it. But you need to put yourself up. Restart. Put yourself up there and be uncomfortable. If you are uncomfortable, then you know you are growing. If you are very comfortable, very rare you will grow. A tree, right, seldom, because of the harsh weather, harsh condition, they grow very fast. They fight for the sunlight. If every day you put the sunlight on the tree, right, the tree will grow normal pace, but it would not grow. It's just at the normal pace. You want to grow fast, you got to, like me, when I was younger, I remember when I went MNC, there were so many people fighting for CFO, right? So I actually sat down with my CFO and asked, what are the criteria for a person to be a CFO? I get to know all the criteria. And what is the youngest age of someone that can be qualified to be a CFO? And I asked those questions. It's a tough question. Then my CFO that time would tell me all these criteria. I was like, oh my God, I need to learn so many things. Then I ended up taking night classes. I went for marketing coaching. I went for a lot of additional work to prepare myself to be a GM. So these are some of the things you guys must prepare yourself. Don't wait for the world to give you the goodies. You got to go and chase your goodies. Okay? Asking question. Don't know, never mind one. Ask. Just don't ask the same question. If you keep asking the same question, not working now. If you ask a question, you upgrade your OS, your iOS update, okay, then you ask a new question. But if you keep asking the same question, then you become stupid. Okay? Continuous learning. Okay? Any questions? Did I address most of your fear there?
Yes.
Yes?
I want to ask, is there such thing as stupid questions? If you say it's stupid, you don't ask questions.
It depends on who you're asking. Like if I'm not a superior person and I'm not righteous, I would never take a question as stupid. Okay? However, if the person keep asking the same question after we explain many times, then I think then the problem will start. Okay? It depends on the person in the room. If the person is a wise leader and a wise manager, like me, I encourage people to ask. Then I can check in where my players are in terms of their knowledge and capabilities. Rather than they don't ask, that for me will be a problem. If I lead you, I will have a problem, right? Because I cannot gauge where you are in terms of your competency and your capability. So for me, I encourage them to ask questions. And usually I will even do this. If you are stuck, will you come to me or I come to you? I will actually do that with my team so that I make sure my team will win. So you said, if I'm stuck, Alex, you need to come to me, then I will vote, hey, 你可以吗? You get me or not? So the best way is to ask questions. So I generally encourage, but there are some superior people they don't like questions. They may judge you as stupid. But for me, I will ask anyway. Rather than I don't ask and I make a big boo-boo. That's my attitude. Because I want to take ownership of my knowledge and my action. So that I can take accountability for it. Rather than I don't ask, I assume, I make a boo-boo, then how? Worse, right? So of the two, I will ask, even if you judge me or you scold me stupid, I said, okay, rather than I actually make a mistake, you call me stupid, okay,